I wasn't born a businessman. I was a runner. From the moment I could walk, I was always on the move, always running. It was as if my legs had a mind of their own, propelling me forward, urging me to explore the world around me. Running wasn't just a hobby. It was a way of life, a passion that burned deep within my soul. From a young age, I loved the feeling of the wind in my hair, the ground beneath my feet. The rhythmic pounding of my feet on the track was like a heartbeat, steady and reassuring. It was in those moments, with the wind whipping past my face and the world blurring around me, that I felt truly alive. Running was my escape, my sanctuary, a place where I could be free from the worries and pressures of everyday life. I wasn't the fastest, but I had heart. Every race was a battle, not just against my competitors, but against my own limitations. I pushed myself to the brink, testing the boundaries of my endurance and willpower. There were times when my legs felt like lead, when my lungs burned with every breath, but I never gave up. I knew that true victory wasn't measured by the number of medals or trophies, but by the strength of my spirit and the determination to keep going no matter what. I ran track at the University of Oregon, chasing a dream that seemed just out of reach. The university's track was legendary, a place where champions were made and dreams were realized. I trained tirelessly, day in and day out, honing my skills and pushing my limits. The camaraderie with my teammates, the thrill of competition, and the unwavering support of my coaches fueled my passion and kept me going, even when the odds seemed insurmountable. Graduation came, and with it, the realization that my athletic career was over. The future loomed ahead, uncertain and daunting. I had spent so many years focused on running, on achieving my dreams on the track, that I hadn't given much thought to what came next. The world outside the university felt vast and intimidating, and I couldn't help but feel a sense of loss, as if a part of me had been left behind on that track. I felt lost, unsure of what the future held. The path ahead was shrouded in uncertainty, and I found myself questioning my purpose and direction. The transition from athlete to graduate was jarring, and I struggled to find my footing in a world that seemed so different from the one I had known. The dreams I had chased for so long now felt distant, and I was left grappling with the question of what to do next. But one thing remained, my passion for running. It was the one constant in my life, the one thing that had always brought me joy and fulfillment. I knew that I couldn't simply walk away from it, that I had to find a way to keep it alive, even if it meant redefining my relationship with the sport. Running had given me so much, and I was determined to give back, to find a way to stay connected to the world that had shaped me. I knew I wanted to be involved in the sport somehow, even if it wasn't on the track. I began exploring different avenues, researching careers in sports management, coaching, and athletic training. I reached out to mentors and former coaches, seeking their advice and guidance. The more I learned, the more I realized that there were countless ways to stay connected to the sport I loved, and that my journey as a runner was far from over. Little did I know this passion would lead me down an unexpected path, a path filled with challenges, risks, and ultimately, incredible rewards. The road ahead was not easy, and there were times when I doubted myself and my abilities. But with each obstacle I faced, I grew stronger, more resilient, and more determined to succeed. I learned to embrace the uncertainty, to see it not as a barrier but as an opportunity for growth and discovery. This is the story of how a runner with a dream built an empire, one step at a time. It's a story of perseverance, of never giving up, even when the odds are stacked against you. It's a story of finding your true calling, of turning passion into purpose, and of realizing that the journey is just as important as the destination. Through hard work, dedication, and an unwavering belief in myself, I was able to transform my love for running into something greater than I ever imagined. This is my journey, and it is far from over. After graduating, I enrolled at Stanford Business School. It was a decision that would shape the rest of my life in ways I couldn't have imagined. The campus was buzzing with energy, filled with ambitious minds and innovative ideas. Every corner of the university seemed to whisper the promise of potential and the thrill of discovery. It was there, in a class on entrepreneurship, that a spark ignited. The professor, a seasoned entrepreneur himself, had a way of making the abstract tangible. He spoke of the power of ideas, the importance of resilience, and the magic that happens when passion meets purpose. His words resonated deeply with me, stirring something within that had been dormant for too long. The professor challenged us to come up with a business idea, something innovative and disruptive. He wanted us to think beyond the conventional, to push the boundaries of what was possible. The classroom buzzed with excitement as students brainstormed, their minds racing with possibilities. It was a moment of pure intellectual adrenaline. My mind immediately went to running shoes. I had always been passionate about running, and I knew firsthand the challenges that runners faced. The idea of creating something that could make a real difference in the lives of athletes was exhilarating. I could feel the gears in my mind turning, the pieces of the puzzle slowly coming together. At the time, the running shoe market was dominated by heavy, clunky German brands. These shoes, while durable, were far from ideal for serious runners. They were cumbersome, uncomfortable, and often led to injuries. I knew there had to be a better way, a solution that combined performance with comfort. I knew there had to be a better way. The idea of creating a lightweight, comfortable shoe that could help runners achieve their full potential began to take hold. It was a vision that consumed me, driving me to explore every avenue, to question every assumption. I was determined to find a way to bring this idea to life. I envisioned a lightweight, comfortable shoe that could help runners achieve their full potential. The idea consumed me. I spent countless hours sketching designs, experimenting with materials, and testing prototypes. Each iteration brought me closer to my goal. Each failure taught me something new. It was a journey of discovery, filled with moments of frustration and triumph. I spent hours researching the footwear industry, studying the biomechanics of running, and sketching out designs. I delved into the science of movement, learning about the forces at play with each stride, the impact on muscles and joints. I consulted with experts, read countless studies, and absorbed every piece of information I could find. It was a deep dive into a world I had only scratched the surface of before. I was determined to create a shoe that was not just functional, but also stylish and aspirational. I wanted to design something that athletes would be proud to wear, something that would inspire them to push their limits. The aesthetics were just as important as the performance. I believed that a great product should not only work well, but also look and feel great. With each passing day, my vision became clearer and my resolve grew stronger. I could see the potential impact of my idea, the difference it could make in the world of athletics. The more I worked on it, the more convinced I became that this was my calling. It was a journey of passion and perseverance, a quest to turn a spark of an idea into a blazing reality. I knew I was onto something special, something that could revolutionize the world of athletics. The journey was just beginning, but I was ready for the challenge. I was driven by a vision, fueled by a passion, and guided by a purpose. This was more than just a business idea. It was a mission to create something extraordinary, something that would leave a lasting legacy in the world of sports. As I continued to develop my idea, I began to see the broader implications of what I was working on. This wasn't just about creating a better running shoe. It was about empowering athletes to reach their full potential. It was about giving them the tools they needed to push their boundaries, to break records, and to achieve their dreams. The more I thought about it, the more I realized that this was about more than just footwear. It was about inspiring a movement, a revolution in the way we think about athletic performance. I started to assemble a team of like-minded individuals who shared my vision. Designers, engineers, and marketers who were passionate about creating something truly innovative. Together, we brainstormed, experimented, and pushed the boundaries of what was possible. It was a collaborative effort, a fusion of creativity and technical expertise. Each member of the team brought their unique perspective and skills, contributing to the evolution of the idea. We experimented with different materials, from lightweight foams to advanced fabrics, always seeking the perfect balance of comfort, durability, and performance. We used cutting-edge technology, including 3D printing, to create prototypes and test our designs. It was a process of constant iteration, refining and improving with each step. The excitement was palpable as we saw our ideas take shape, transforming from sketches on paper to tangible products. We tested our prototypes rigorously, putting them through their paces in real-world conditions. We worked closely with athletes, gathering feedback and making adjustments based on their experiences. Their insights were invaluable, helping us to fine-tune our designs and ensure that our shoes met the highest standards of performance. It was a collaborative process, a partnership between designers and athletes united by a common goal. The moment we saw our first successful prototype was a moment of pure joy and validation. It was the culmination of countless hours of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. We knew we had created something special, something that had the potential to change the game. The feedback from athletes was overwhelmingly positive, and we felt a sense of pride and accomplishment that words could hardly capture. We took our prototype to trade shows and industry events, eager to share our creation with the world. The response was incredible. People were excited about our innovative design, and we received a lot of interest from potential partners and investors. It was a thrilling time, filled with opportunities and possibilities. We were on the brink of something big, and the future looked bright. As we moved into production, we faced new challenges and learning experiences. Scaling up from a prototype to mass production required meticulous planning and coordination. We worked closely with manufacturers to ensure that every shoe met our high standards of quality and performance. It was a complex process, but we were committed to maintaining the integrity of our vision. Our marketing team crafted a campaign that highlighted the unique features and benefits of our shoes. We wanted to tell a story that resonated with athletes, a story of innovation, passion, and performance. We collaborated with photographers, videographers, and athletes to create compelling visuals and narratives. The launch of our product was a momentous occasion, and we were excited to see how the market would respond. The response from the market was beyond our expectations. Athletes from all over the world embraced our shoes, praising their comfort, performance, and style. We received testimonials from runners who had achieved personal bests, from athletes who had overcome injuries, and from everyday people who simply loved the way our shoes made them feel. It was a validation of our hard work and a testament to the power of a great idea. Our journey was far from over, but we had achieved something remarkable. We had turned a spark of an idea into a reality that was making a difference in the world of athletics. The awards and accolades we received were a testament to our innovation and dedication. But more than that, they were a reminder of the impact we were having on the lives of athletes everywhere. As I look back on our journey, I am filled with a sense of pride and gratitude. It was a journey of passion, perseverance, and purpose. We had faced challenges, overcome obstacles, and achieved something extraordinary. But most importantly, we had stayed true to our vision and our values. We had created something that was more than just a product. It was a symbol of what is possible when you dare to dream and work tirelessly to make that dream a reality. The spark of an idea had ignited a flame that would continue to burn brightly. It was a reminder that innovation starts with a single thought, a moment of inspiration. And with passion, dedication, and hard work, that spark can grow into something that changes the world. Our journey was just beginning, and the future was filled with endless possibilities. The spark of an idea had become a beacon of hope and inspiration. It was a testament to the power of innovation and the limitless potential of the human spirit. As we moved forward, we were committed to continuing our journey, to pushing the boundaries of what was possible, and to making a lasting impact on the world of athletics. The future was bright, and we were ready to embrace it with open arms.